Hey guys, and welcome back to the Rob Pop YouTube channel, your #1 pit stop for all things Eurovision. And today it's time to react to Spain's entry for Eurovision 2025, Esa Diva by Melody. Yes, that's right, if you've been following this channel, you will notice that a couple of weeks ago I reacted to all 16 songs in studio form from Benidorm Fest, but just this weekend, Benidorm Fest happened. I was in Poland, so I'm a little bit late reacting to this because I've just got back into the UK. But it was Melody who won Benidorm Fest, beating out 15 others to be the one who will represent Spain in Basel this May. Super exciting. When I was reacting to all of these 16 songs, I had no idea about who was popular in Spain or anyone's legacy, so I would not have called this being a favourite, but it turns out Melody has a huge fan base, and at the end of the day I do think this is a very fun pop song. But I'm really excited to see what's being done with it live. I haven't seen any of these live performances, and that can really transform a lot. I mean, I certainly was not expecting Nebulosa Zora last year to be competitive, but then when you saw it all live, it all made sense. I always love Spain at Eurovision, so let's see what the staging is going to bring here. But before we do begin, as ever, it would be amazing to remind you to subscribe to this channel. I'm building a lovely following, and I'd love to make it somewhere close to 1,000 before we get to May. Give this video a like if you enjoy what you're watching, and hit that bell if you want notifications every time I upload a video. Super Saturday really just started, and I'm taking you all the way through to May, reacting to every single entry, many more national finals, giving you predictions. You know the drill. I'll be there, and it'll be bloody camp while we're doing it. But let's not waste any more time. I'm already about 4 days behind the pace as it is. So this is my reaction to the national final performance of Esa Diva by Melody. Come on, Diva. She's coming down from the sky. This song really does give big queen energy, and I can already tell that Melody can carry that grandiose nature. That skirt's coming off right. As camp as ever from Spain, you know? Oh! I didn't even see that come off. She looks great. This is so Spain at Eurovision, really, isn't it? She looks hot. She looks really hot. Like, I could never have got this just from the studio version. She's bringing this to life with such a diva energy. I love that bit. I still do think it could go a little bit harder. I think there's points at which I wish the energy was turned up a little bit more. She's got a really great command of the stage. No amount of sexy dancers are taking you away from Melody. You better tuff that hair. Woo! Woo! You better sing, girly. Go off. Go off. The crowd are loving this. You better toss. Oh! That just sent me west. Sorry, I never usually pause these videos, but that really that caught me off guard, sorry, but whip that weave, girl. let's roll that back. So 2000s. Camp, camp, camp. Camp, camp, camp. Okay, I mean, I have to take my hat off to Melody. I mean, she was flung from pillar to post during that performance, and the vocals actually stayed intact. That would not have been my favourite song from Benidorm Fest. I will start by saying that. I'm not going to lie to you and sort of go back on what I said in the first video just because it won. I do think there were stronger songs in Benidorm Fest. I watched a few of the ones that didn't win before we came. My favourite of this year would have been VIP by Jacob Bayo. I think that whole package was the strongest personally. Obviously Daniela Blasco absolutely turned the fuck up. So I do think there were other options that felt a bit more current. This does feel very 2000. It absolutely could have been sent in the same era as La Noche para mí. But I mean, to compare this to Spanish female entries of the 2000s, I mean, La Noche para mí and Dime are like two of my top, I don't know, 25, 30 Eurovision songs of all time. So I do like Spain doing girly pop in the noughties. And this is no exception. As a song, I do really like this. And I think if I end up going to Eurovision, I'm still on the fence about that. I think this will be such a fun one to watch live because it's so just like, it's just full camp, isn't it? Spain really seem to be in their zone at the moment with picking Eurovision entries that just feel fun and camp. And for some, they won't love that, but I think sometimes you just have to detach and just have fun with Eurovision. I think sometimes us as reactors and us, you know, on social media, we're so desperate to want every song to sound like a winner, but sometimes you forget to just sit back and have fun. Zora was never competitive last year. We all knew that song was really going to struggle to get any further than like the bottom 5, and it didn't, but every time I watched Nebulosa do Zora, I had so much fun. Eurovision isn't that serious. Let's stop taking everything so seriously, and we can actually just enjoy that some of these songs are what Eurovision has always been about, and that is just countries turning up and having fun. It's not that serious, it's really not that serious. So whether I think this is the best song or not, I'm gonna have fun with this all the way through till May, and I know if I see it live, I'll be whooping and yesing and snapping. Oh! That's what you do when you see a girl in a catsuit being twirled round and round. That is just what you do, I'm sorry. I would like to see Spain take other chances. I think this year would have been a great opportunity for them to have sent something like VIP by Jacob Ayo and just shown a different side of themselves. Obviously, we have had 4 female lead vocalists in a row now. Obviously Nebulosa was a duo, but the main vocalist was female. So Spain are starting to get themselves into a bit of a routine where people have an expectation of what they're going to send. It's probably my least favourite of the last 4 entries from Spain. I definitely, Slow Mo is the number 1. Then it's probably Zora, then Aya, then I'd put this. So I do think it's of the weaker of their recent entries. However, if I'm just taking this in isolation as the song itself, it is just a fun, basic pop song that probably will end up in my top 10, performed by someone who is just giving it some oomph. It's not like she half-assed this. I mean, this was a all go, go, go performance that you couldn't take your eyes off because you weren't sure what was going to happen next. Oh, and we cannot ignore the iconic hair flip. In all of the times I've reacted to a video on this channel, I've never had to pause it to catch my breath, but I thought I was in a choke because the breath left my throat. I was so shaken up by the hair whip. Ranella Hayati, eat your heart out. I mean, we've got a new hair whipping queen on the block. That's what I think. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Was there another song you wanted to represent Spain? Are you going all in for melody? I love to have a little chat with you down below, so let me know how you feel. But for now, that's brought me to the end of this video. Sending love to all my divas out there, especially to you in Spain. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in Basel, and adios.